Tonight we have another pair of exotic boots, and they are Sharkskin boots. And this particular boot is made by Montana Boot Company. This is a vintage boot. The closest we can tell, it was made in the 1980s sometime. So it's 30 to 40 years old. But we can't really tell because when we looked in the model number, is a Montana model 3550, and I can't tell how old it is. Can't get a lot of information other than the fact they're vintage boots. And they're very well made boots, and we bought them off of eBay a little while ago, and they weren't cheap. That's all we're going to say about that. I really like shark boots. This is about the third pair of boots, shark boots, that we have between Josh and I in our boot collections. He's got some Tacova Quintons. I've also got some Tacova Prescotts that are shark skin, so maybe we should have brought those tonight too. But these are actually Montana boots, and these are vintage. The other ones are new. So what we found out about sharkskin, it's a very durable and a very hard, stout leather. You feel it. It's not nearly as supple as a lot of the other boot leathers. And this is a full exotic boot, and it's got the full leather outsoles. It's got the brass and lemon peg nails holding around the shank in there. It's got the stacked leather heels, and it's I think it's a bull hide top on this. It just looks like that's like a bull shoulder. Looking at the way the leather on this, I'm going to say it's a bull. Now shark, we found out most shark skin come from the blue shark. And do you want to tell us about the blue shark?
Well, it's a smaller shark. They typically grow only 3 to 6 feet. It is not endangered or threatened. They're often caught in fishing villages. Typically, they're not fishing for this shark, but they're caught when they're fishing for other fish, and just bring it along with them. Then they'll eat the meat and sell the leather to exotic leather companies, and that's where we get the majority of our shark leather.
Is in fishing villages?
It's from fishing villages.
Huh.
Caught wild. Caught
wild. So wild caught shark skin off of a blue shark that somebody didn't mean to catch. I guess that works.
Yeah.
So a wild caught shark. Okay. There are some really interesting physical properties about shark. What are those, Adam?
Yeah, so shark skin is actually made up of a whole lot of mini, called denticles, but it's like a whole lot of little scales. In shark leather, you're typically smoothed out in the tanning process, but there's a lot of mini, we'll see if we can see them here, of mini scales in there that overlap. And so you don't have pores like you would in more terrain animals, but in sharks you have all those little scales.
Yeah.
And that adds some interesting properties to the leather. It's virtually scuff proof. It is waterproof, although the finish can fade a little bit with water, but you're not going to get water through the leather.
I guess being a fish, you're not going to get...
Yeah, it's weird. It's like they don't want ocean water inside their bodies.
It's like the other leathers they make on ocean type animals are eels and stingrays.
That's right.
Stingrays are supposed to be the toughest skin I think you can buy. They're like little porcelain beads on them. And shark is very tough as well. And then the eels are very pliable and kind of... I haven't seen eel boots, but I know they make lots of eel boots.
They're very shiny.
Yeah, they're shiny. All right, so then these are very, very comfortable boot. When you walk in these, I didn't have to break them in or anything. They're just already broke in, and as you can tell, when I bought them, they almost new. They were very, very well kept, and for being 30-plus-year-old boots, somebody never wore them much. So I'll solve that issue with them. So, and it's got a nice design on the top. It's very intricate. It's about a 5 or 6 thread design, and it's got this shiny thread, a thick shiny thread coming through on there. It's almost like a sinew, and they got little like porcelain beads on there. Anyway, are those beads? No, that's thread. Anyway, good looking boots, comfortable boots. Shark boots, if they're real shark, tend to be on the expensive side. Upwards of $400 to $500 for new ones. I paid $300 for these used, and I think they're worth it. I like these boots a lot, and I got quite a few black boots, but these are good boots. Do you got anything you want to add to our shark collection, Adam?
I want to know where your sharks rank.
Oh, yes, the typical question. I like these boots a lot. I would say these would probably rank in the top 7 or 8. Let's see, comfort-wise, they're probably in the top 10. And looks-wise, let me see, what do I like better? I like Josh's Williams the best. Then I like some of my Tacoma Crocodilians. I would probably rank these right after my Ruho Pythons.
Okay.
So that rate's pretty high. Probably about the same as any of my full quill ostrich boots. You know, I like my ostrich boots a lot too, but I like these too. So I'll say these tie for about the same as my full quill ostrich boots, and maybe a step or two down from my Ruho Pythons.
Okay. How about your smooth quill, your Jaspers?
My Jasper boots, oh, I like those a lot. I'd probably say about the same. Golly, I've got 28 pairs of boots, so you're putting me on the spot here a little bit. The Jaspers I had on yesterday, I like a lot. I'd probably say about the same as these.
Okay.
You know, I don't think it's wrong to say some of these boots tie, you know, so I don't think I'd buy a pair of brand new ones knowing the price of them, but and they're hard to find. I haven't seen a new, there's only 1 or 2 sites now that have new Sharkskin boots, real Sharkskins, and they were upwards of $750. Isn't that what they were when you look at them tonight? Mm-hmm. And then you can't even get the Tacoma Sharkskins anymore. They don't make those anymore. And so they're not on the endangered species list or anything like that. They're just hard to find. You know, they're making boots about other stuff. So you don't have anything else? Any parting shots, Josh?
Nope.
Josh is a man of few words today. I think that's all I got on these, and so we're going to say,
Subscribe, damn it.
bye.